Yeah. All right, so what is this wonderful ground cover? Everybody smell? Nice to be in the shade. Doesn't that smell good?
Smells like a tomato.
Smells like a tomato, kind of?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
It's got a little camphor.
Got a little camphor, a little menthol, camphorish smell.
Maybe a little geranium.
A little geranium. Oh, the leaves look a little geranium-y.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. This is ground ivy. Did anybody have this plant? Did anybody report on ground ivy? Okay. Ground ivy is a naturalized plant from Europe, where in Europe it's more commonly called gill over the ground. I have no idea where that comes from. It is anti-infective and antiseptic. You can use it topically. It's not in the ivy family, by the way. It's not an ivy. Just clear that up. And you can use it internally or externally. It's good for sinus infections. Good for, goes well in cough syrups. You know, with that camphor menthol is, you know, you can tell that it would be good for anything respiratory, and traditionally has been used, you know, for sinus infections, pneumonia, coughs, colds, flu. Either simply by itself or in combinations. And sometimes I'll put it in a cough syrup, you know, along with whatever else I'm putting in. Yes.
Would it make a good topical?
It makes a great salve. You know, this and mountain mint together, and maybe a little bee balm and a salve is very warming to the chest, and it's like your own Vicks Vapor or Solstice Quick Rub or something. Right? So, and then to use it as a salve, you would infuse it in oil. And then that camphorish mentholness comes out. Makes a great face wash, you know, like Noxema. You can make your own Noxema out of this. So you can see it's just a really useful plant, and it loves growing under trees and shady areas. And one of the things I found, because it grows in my backyard with the dogs, is when I didn't mow, and I'm sorry I mowed now, the dogs had no ticks. Not a single tick on the dogs. And they would lay in this, and no fleas either. I would take them to the groomer and go like shave them off, because two of them are long haired and they're dying in the heat, and I'm like, you know, clip them down and say, how bad were their fleas? And they would say, we didn't find any.
How would you use that for ticks, like the oil, like you're saying?
Yeah, it might be good. It'd be worth a try, because I found in the natural state, my dogs lay in it, they play in it, they didn't have it. And so then I thought, oh, the backyard's looking a little raggedy, and I mowed it, and they got ticks and fleas. Now I'm like, not mowing it, like, don't mow the backyard. Let this grow back out, because it loves being under trees in the shade, and it will grow under black walnut, because I have a black walnut tree in that backyard, and it's doing fine under it.
So, can you buy seed, or how
No, but you're welcome to get a start.
Okay.
Because I actually have it in lots of places all over the yard.
And it'll get like
Taken internally, would you
Yes.
tincture it? Or
You can tincture it, and it makes a nice, strong cleansing tincture. And it's getting investigation as an herb that removes lead and heavy metals out of the body. And it, sorry, is the number one go-to in those situations where people have definitely know that they have high lead levels through hair analysis or blood work, either one, and they know this. It does take the lead levels down, and it does change their test.
you could use it for hemochromatosis?
It doesn't work so well with iron, and if somebody has
that's iron.
hemochromatosis, I just automatically say become a vegetarian, and the problem is solved.
Would you
No red meat.
would you recommend taking it every day for like a period of time?
You know, like if you're detoxing heavy metals, you are taking it every day.
Yeah.
You know, it's very safe as a tonic. It's very safe for kids, you know, when kids get like sinus infections and golden still is too bitter and too harsh. This works really well, and they'll drink the tea because it's not that nasty taste. You know, it has that more mentholy kind of like flavor, and they don't mind it as much. And little kids don't like bitter. No, they just don't want anything bitter in their mouth generally.
little like catnip.
It's, I'm sorry,
A little like catnip.
a little like catnip.
It used to be called ale hoof.
Ale hoof.
and
Yeah,
people
they.
used to brew with it before hops became a thing. in
Yeah,
beer.
I do remember reading that.
I've done it. It's really nice.
Have you
I've
made
been wanting
ale
to
out
try
of
that.
this?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's
Is it
cool.
bitter?
It's bitter enough without being like, cause I hate hops.
Yeah,
And so it's a really smooth bitter.
nice.
So it tastes like a beer. Like it has a good body because of the bitterness, but then it's doesn't give you a headache, doesn't make you sleepy, and it's really smooth.
And you use the leaves?
Nice.
You can use the stems because it's a vine. So like if you start pulling it up, it vines.
Yeah. I say anything above the ground.